Alright, playthrough of what I believe is the final beta version of Zanzibar Golf Club. I want to say thank you to all the people that have played the various betas, in particular some very good designers, Victory Lane Sports, B101, Jives, um, and everyone else. Thank you very much. I appreciate your feedback, and hopefully this turned out well. So we're playing into the prevailing east wind. We're playing from the tips, and first shot's a challenging one. Pretty narrow landing area out there. Long hole, but that'll get the job done. Alright, this is pin 4, so it's tucked on a shelf in the back there, and we're into the breeze. So let's see if this runs up. Oh, almost runs up. Still makeable though. Just killed that. So we've got the lake in the background here. This is the middle level lake. There are 3 lakes on the course. They're all different elevations. So this is the mid one. When we get to the next hole, we'll see the highest lake. And we won't see the low lake until we get to 17 or so. There's different creek sections connecting all of them together. And hopefully it's a nice cohesive design that makes sense. Downhill, Peninsula Green, kind of a scary shot here, although this flag is not the hardest flag. Up close enough, there's one on the back shelf over here, another flag's going to be in the front left, and one on the front right. Both front flags definitely bring the water into play. Alright, there we go. Nice birdie. Alright, here's our creek connecting a couple of lake sections. Thanks to Victory and B101, Eric and Ben, for feedback on this. This hole has been opened significantly on the tee shot. Much wider landing area. It is a double dogleg par 5, but a good tee shot here with reasonable wind means that we get to have a go at the green over the lake. And that's exactly what we've done here. We are in a go zone. It's a little tougher though, into the wind. Oh, so slightly uphill. And I tried for a fast and got a perfect. Alright, greenside bunker, it's not too bad. Tiers on the greens, most of them are tiered. The tiers are not very severe on holes where you're hitting in with a fairly long club. Some of the holes that have short irons in have very steep, demanding tiers because, hey, if you got a wedge in your hand, I'm expecting you to be able to hit it close anyhow. Alright, this hole was completely resculpted in the last version here to make it much smoother going up the slope. Flirting with the right rough, but we're fine in the fairway here. Pretty steep uphill, false front, and a big runoff area. It's possible to come right back off the green on this one. 58, 68, 170 plus the wind. Ooh, slow pull. That might come back. That is not going to get up there. Alright, working as intended. Alright, let's see if we can save a par here. Yes, we can. Alright, number 5 here. Drivable par 4. Especially during the tour version of this, we're going to be playing for mixed tees. So there'll be some days where this plays 3-wood drivable. In this case, not so much. I doubt that I can get there from here, so I think we'll play safe and lay up. Ooh, and get a very slow swing. That's not going to work out. Don't go long here. Would not be a pretty sight. Alright, that'll work. We got a putt for birdie. Nice little waterfall in the background there. It's the only waterfall in the game, or in the game, on this course. So, just low. Unfortunately, we won't get to see the walking path that leads to the next hole, but it took a while to do the sculpting on that. Alright, now we get to go downwind and downhill. Big bunker left, creek on the right, but a pretty generous landing area here, and tends to play downwind. And that'll do the trick. Alright. Oh, so slightly downhill. This is a tough flag to get to. Not meant to really be gotten to. We're going to probably land about flag high with this and release to the back of the green. Or you can hit it slow and then we'll put it in the bunker. So you'll find that most of the greens have light rough surrounding them. That is an intentional choice because honestly this course is hard enough without making everybody try and get up and down from nasty lies. Oh, just blew that putt by. Alright, second par 5 of the front 9. Slightly hidden bunker off the tee here. You can't see it very well from the back tees. But this is really not reachable in 2 without high or very high winds from this tee box. Fortunately, it's a pretty wide landing area, so even that very slow swing managed to find the fairway. Deep ravine up here that runs across the fairway between you and the green, so it's not something we're going to challenge from this position. And now you know why I don't stream any at all tour rounds. Not keeping my tempo going very well here. Big slope on this green with another smaller one here. Small run-up area, but in the tour version there'll be days where the flags are over here and you can actually get a 3-wood into this section, catch this slope, and run on down to the proper tier. We'll take an excellent shot to do it, but it is definitely doable. That's a little better swing. And if you put the ball on the correct tier, you're probably going to have a pretty reasonable chance at a putt. And then you can miss it like I do. I mean, hey, I do it all the time on tours, so why not do it here? Alright, 8th hole, long par 3, downwind, big bunker on the right, big fall off on the left, but a generous area of light rough around the green. Oh, and now I go fast. And now we found the heavy rough. Alright. That's not a bad shot from there. Take the par and run. Alright, ninth hole. This has been a little controversial with some of the people reviewing things. Obviously, downhill enough that you really don't have a concern with driving it. The question is, how do you keep it short of that bunker? And the answer would be that you hit a cut shot like this. And if I hit this perfect, like that, that should stop short. We're going to find out. Oh, nope. Well, that is the challenge. Fortunately, this is a pretty flat bottom bunker. We got a good line here. The flag's all the way in the back, so we could land it up here and run it back down this slope. Green is divided into 4 sections, and there's 1 flag for each one. And on 3 of those sections, you've got a slope that's going to feed it to the hole. So it's definitely possible to get this close. So we're going to try and play for that slope. Let's see if we got it all the way. Yep. That's fine. Just off the back here. I actually put a little bit of a slope back here to hold the ball if you catch this slope, because it's the steepest of the lower sections. A little too aggressive with that chip. Alright. So, short, relatively short in this game. Par 4, you used to have a big old bunker down the right side, but a bit of a redesign on this version here. Again, tour version, this will play different. There'll be one day where this would play downwind, and we'd be playing from up here at the red tees, making this a drivable green, especially if you're one of those guys playing the 295 Bridgestone. In this case, nope, it's not drivable. We also can't even reach these bunkers at the end of the fairway, which is just fine. Those are for different wind conditions. Big tier. We don't want to be short on this one. But, again, big tier because it's a short club in, so... Yeah, and then I screwed that up. Got slow. Gonna be down below. It's gonna be a fun putt. Oh yes, that is a fun putt. That's not too bad. I'll take that from down there. Alright, 11. Long par 4 into the wind. This is one feedback from a couple different people. As a blind tee shot, they didn't like it, so no longer blind. You can see the fairway. This slope can be used. If you have a slow shot over here, it is going to kick down to the fairway. If you go too fast, though, you might find yourself in the creek. And, well, I may not have gotten far enough. Oh, yeah, I did. I got far enough over there to catch the slope, kick down into the fairway. But it's a long shot in. Now, there's enough of a slope here that I actually want to try and use that, right? Land it up there and let it release down to the hole at the back of the green. Ooh, we didn't want that fast, though. Yep, that's not going to work out. Here's our bridge over to the next tee. No carts allowed here. This is a walking only course. You can go ahead and tip your caddy well after a round here. Alright, we got an uphill par 5. Quite a ways uphill. Very narrow neck here. The safe play is to lay up with a 3-wood, right? Not challenge this. Hit your second shot up, lay up. There would be a time in tour version where this will play downwind from a shorter tee and be very reachable. In this case, it's not. We'll go ahead and play it the way I designed it and hook it into the bunker anyway. Oof, that's a bit of a sin there. You don't want to be hitting your layups into the rough. So 124 is going to play 135 plus the wind, about 140. A little bit of rough. Man, my swing is just not with it here. Probably should have restarted the game. Fun little bunker shot here. Go in. Alright, ho-hum par. Another long par 3. All of them can play long. In the tour version, there would be some that'll play from shorter tees. But there's plenty of room to land this and run it up to the flag, so we don't have to carry it all the way there. Hey, we made a decent swing again. And rewarded with a decent result. See if we can convert a birdie putt. Ha 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 ha. Yikes. Or not. Alright, so this hole, you can lay up here. I don't have the scout cam off, so I can't give you a view, but green's off over here to the left. It is actually drivable, even though the trees are in the way there. That's what it looks like down at the green. This green runs away from you, though. The highest tier is the one closest to you, and it runs away and away, and then runs off the green. So in a downwind condition, there's little likelihood of being able to hold this with a driver for that upper pin position. It might be doable with a 3-wood. We're going to find out. I'm not really sure. Nice swing. Nope. Oh. Well, I'm glad I'm not playing this in real life, because I would totally be busting my club on that. Stop. Hit a tree, have a birdie putt. Can't really complain about that. But I'm not making any putts tonight, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so 15 here. This is a controversial one. Again, I don't have the scout cam turned off, so I can't give you a view. This retaining wall here separates the lower fairway from the upper fairway. This was significantly lengthened. Some of the other designers was like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't have any options. So this fairway does give you probably enough room to hit just about any driver as well. It slopes up pretty severely at the very end of the fairway so that you can hold shots. With the right wind, you can actually aim about here, and you're going to fly right over here. And again, the sculpting on this portion of this fairway allows this fairway to receive shots from this position. Way over to the left, probably 100 yards over, are the blue tees, and even farther to the white and red tees. And in the tour version, you'll be playing from black, blue, and white locations, which will make it play pretty differently. Jeez. So we're going to go for this upper fairway here. I think we can get down there and hold it. And of course, if you slow it, oh boy, living right. Didn't get anywhere near the end of the fairway, so we've got a long shot downhill. It's a big green, and there's a slope here that I can use. This may or may not get there with this downwind, but we're going to try this. Oh, got there too good. That's going to make for an interesting... Oh, actually, it's not that bad a putt. Oh, I can't buy one today. All right, our final par 3 of the round. This is the Tetris green, and the middle section is very wide, but the front section and the back section here are very narrow. Doubtful that the creek comes into play, but somebody hitting the wood just might end up with those issues here. In this case, I'm going to go for the 2-iron, and again, I'm going to try and run it up that back tier if we can. But I'm going to slow another one, so yeah, that ain't going to happen. Going to be relying on the short game again. Oh my God. That was a pitch, not a splash. Not what I was intending to do there. Maybe we'll just chip it in. That's fine. Alright, hole 17 wraps around the last section of creek to the lower section of lake. For designers or anybody curious, this is actually the water table on this lake. Everything else has been above it. So, bite off as much as you want. Generally plays a little downwind with prevailing wind conditions. As long as you don't overfast it, you're just fine here. A little bit of fast like that, perfect. We'll take that. Center cut. Alright, so we've got a big backstop. There are, similar to the 9th green, but much larger on this one. Much bigger middle tier, bigger side tiers. These are a little bit gentler. There's only about a foot difference between here and here, here and here. Here it's almost 2 feet, so we've got that backstop that we would need to be able to hold this if we want to play it a little long. But it happens to play right into this club, so... And it's slow again. Into the bunker. Very deep bunker. It's like playing Abandoned Dunes. Not terrible out. Again, not terrible putts here if you get it in the right spot. If you're putting from one tier to another or across the corner, say on that green, it could be a pretty nightmarish putt. A little baby fast. That should find the fairway as we come down the 18th here. And boy, can we get there? Yeah, we can definitely clear that. Question is, are we going to be able to run it all the way back to that flag? We'll find out. That's pretty solid. Just about made it down to the correct here. But the way I'm putting tonight, hey, that's probably not going to go in for Eagle. Yeah, that would be too much to ask for. And it doesn't. Well, there you go. 18 holes at Zanzibar Golf Club. I play on Platinum Tour, although the bottom half of Platinum I haven't made a cut yet this season. And that's about what I've been playing in most of my practice rounds. Just a couple under par. I know the top players are probably going to shoot 10 under on this course, even though it's pretty darn hard. So, hey, thanks for watching.